everyone. So my name is Erin Sikora. I'm going to be talking about the top 5 marketing campaigns. If you don't know a lot about marketing, I'm an integrated marketing communications major. So pretty much what I deal with every day is I do a little bit of marketing, advertising, and public relations. So hopefully by the end of this you'll get a little bit more into it. So, just by the answers that you guys gave me on the survey that I sent out, only 35% of you said that you would definitely be able to identify the type of advertisement that was being shown within a commercial. So, today we're just going to talk about a little bit about those, and then maybe the next time you're watching a commercial, you can see. Okay, so marketing and advertising campaigns have changed significantly over the years. The 5 campaigns that I'll show you today, what made them work, and the types of ads the advertising agency was using have all shaped campaigns into the way they are set up today. Some of these campaigns may not be memorable to you, but for the advertising world, they definitely work. The first campaign I'm going to talk about is De Beers, A Diamond is Forever. How many of you have ever heard that statement, a diamond is forever? Yeah, it's pretty popular. So during the Great Depression, the sales of diamonds actually plummeted. It was more known as like only rich people could have diamonds, so why would you really need them? According to De Beers' website, in 1938, they hired an ad agency known as NW Ayer to create a campaign to boost their sales. They actually picked this specific agency because they said they would conduct extensive research on social attitudes towards diamonds. The agency came up with a concept linking the sentiment of being in love, like diamonds, is eternal. And in 1947, Francis Jurdy, a copywriter of the agency, solidified the link between love and diamonds and suggested the line, "A diamond is forever." It's one of the longest running and successful campaigns in the history, and according to Mary Paparazzi Advertising, this campaign established the engagement ring tradition, and by 1951, 8 out of every 10 brides was receiving a diamond engagement ring. What made this campaign so successful was the fact that the agency studied social attitudes and built the need for diamonds in the society. So it's pretty much just showing you that even though there's not a need right now for a particular product, doesn't mean that you cannot make a need for it. And if you couldn't tell already, the campaign is pretty much an emotional appeal, so it's pulling at the heartstrings and really comparing love and diamonds. The second campaign, which I know you all heard about because from the survey, 100% of you said you saw posters like this in your school cafeteria when you were growing up, is the California Milk Processor Board Got Milk campaign. So, according to the marketing campaign case studies in the mid-1990s, people started to consume less and less milk. These companies, the milk companies in California, could not compare to Coke and Pepsi and all of those, and their product was dropping 6% between 1987 and 1992. So they created this board, and they actually hired a company to come up with the Got Milk campaign. It focused on not just milk, but putting milk with other food items, because they said that's technically like when people would notice milk was missing from their house. And according to the Mary Paparazzi Advertising as well, once they moved to print advertising, they started with the milk mustache and putting celebrities in. That campaign was successful because it focused on people who already consumed milk, not getting people who did not consume it to start consuming it. They used focus groups, telephone surveys, and they actually they went for like the hunger aspect, so kind of like your stomach. The next is, like you could see, was the Marlboro Man. So the Marlboro cigarettes actually used to address women. So they were known, since they were filtered cigarettes, that only really women would use them. And so they came up with the Marlboro Man, who was a relaxed, laid-back cowboy, and it really started getting at men's attention. So they were starting to try to broaden their horizons to get more people out there. And it became the #1 tobacco brand in the world, even after cigarettes were not allowed to be campaigned anymore, like on TV. And the campaign world, I said it broadens. The agency Leo Burnett, who created the campaign, pulled at the heartstrings because it made men want to be just like this guy. And so there was more than one Marlboro Man, but it was just kind of like the laid-back cowboy. So once again, I know you all know what this campaign is because you said you knew it. So the Just Do It campaign is Nike's campaign. They were trying to actually break similarities at the time from their competition, which was Reebok. They met with the ad agency Weeden and Kennedy, and someone actually said, "You Nike guys, you just do it." And that's how the tagline was born. The campaign worked because it pushed people to do their best and go the extra mile every single day, not just on the field, but off the field as well, which is why I have the microphone. And Nike went for more of a logical approach with this, because it's like, you know. So the next one is the Volkswagen Beetle Think Small. This campaign is the final campaign I'm going to talk about today, and it deals more with building up the brand of Volkswagen after World War II. So no one wanted to buy a German-made car because of what World War II had involved, and so they were just kind of trying to come back into America and get their brand popular again. And the campaign actually really worked because they weren't trying to hide behind anything, and the whole thing was think small. Yes, it's a small car, and at the time, Americans only really wanted bigger cars. So it worked because it was raw and honest, and the ad was directed towards people's minds. So these 5 campaigns were all meant to sell different products and services within their company, but they were all meant to do the same thing, make people want their products. They all did this in different ways, but it worked for each of them. So thank you guys for listening, and I hope this helped a little bit with the campaigns being so close to home. I know like a lot of you said about the Got Milk and the Just Do It, so yeah, thank you.